Well, hello everyone. How's it going? Today, I wanted to just do a casual conversation, video about Sonic Superstars, because we got some new gameplay for that, and I thought it'd be cool to do a hopes and wishes sort of video, kind of just what I'm hoping from this game. It looks very promising. So yeah, let's jump right in. So we got to see the opening animation, and looks great, by the way. I hope that there are a few of those animations scattered throughout the game. It would be better if it wasn't just one in the beginning, one at the end. Like if they have a couple. Same thing with like cutscenes in game. I know that classic Sonic games don't really focus on story that much, but I think it would be interesting to see more storytelling in this new classic Sonic game. And going into that, I think getting to see more of Fang and Trip's backstory and how they came about working with Eggman, I think that would be cool to see. I mean, most people who are going to be playing this game aren't that familiar with Fang the sniper or the hunter now, so it would be cool if they kind of developed his character more and we got to see what he's been up to with his absence. Another thing is I'm hoping that this game is going to be somewhat difficult. They'll have some difficulty spikes. I know a lot of the classic Sonic games, besides like the final boss, they're pretty easy. It's kind of just, you're just going from one direction to the next, you're jumping, and you always have enough rings so you don't die. But besides pits where you fall in, I want some genuine difficulty, difficult platforming. I don't want them to just rely on spikes and bottomless pits. I'm hoping that they have maybe some tougher enemies that you have to fight. Nothing that'll slow the gameplay down too much, because as we know with Sonic games, you're supposed to go fast, but I do think that a little more difficulty would be nice. I do hope that they make Trip playable. Maybe he'll have like a redemption in the story, so he'll be on Eggman's side and then he'll join your side. And I think with his design, you could kind of have some interesting moves with him. I do think it would be interesting to see something similar to Sonic Mania's Encore mode, where they're the same stages, but then they're tweaked slightly and the visuals are slightly different. I think that would greatly increase the replay value, and it would be just nice like post-game content, which is another thing I'm hoping for. I know classic Sonic games are very replayable already, and so they probably don't need to have that much post-game content, but I think it would be nice once you complete the main story to have something else to go back to besides just replaying the story again. And then we saw that classic Amy's going to get modern Amy's costume for signing up to their newsletter, so I think it'd be interesting if every character had a modern version, because I know a lot of people were expecting this game to have the modern cast, and so some people were disappointed that it was another classic Sonic game. So I think that would be nice for fans if they wanted to play as, modern Sonic, modern Knuckles, and modern Tails. And I think something that I wish for but I don't expect them to do is to have branching acts for extra replay value. And what I mean is, like in Sonic 2, the Christian Whitehead version of the game, in Mystic Cave, there's a way to fall down that bottomless pit and then you end up in Hidden Palace Zone. And I think that is a very interesting idea. It allows more flexibility with zones, and so you could be in one zone and then if you follow a secret path, you'll end up in a different zone. So I think that would be really cool to see. And then the things that I like so far about it, the visuals are great. I do like that it's like a 2.5D instead of pixel art. I think that makes the game itself feel more current and modern. Character models, I know some people were complaining that the classic Sonic model is the same one that they've been using since Generations. I don't really have that big of an issue with it. I mean, I think they did tweak it a little bit because it looks slightly different. It doesn't look as, I don't know, he doesn't look as round, I guess. Like they gave him a pretty big belly in Sonic Generations. I think they slimmed him down a little bit, and I don't know, he just seems cooler as opposed to being too cute. I know how they've been going for that like cuter angle with classic Sonic. I also like how Eggman isn't the only villain you're facing. You're facing Fang and Trip and I think that adds more variety. I know with Sonic games and like with Mario, there's always the main villain, but I do like how Eggman is working with other enemies, other bad guys, and new enemies. Same with new zones. I think people were really expecting some sort of like Green Hill comeback, because it's been in like every game so far. So to see new zones and the fact that you're not starting in Green Hill and Green Hill is not going to be in the game, I think is a huge step up from where we were at like a year or two ago. And from what I've heard, the music is really good. The multiplayer trailer had some really good music. I'm hoping that it'll be like that throughout the whole game. I'm really hoping for some catchy songs that I can add to my Sonic playlist. That would be great. And then the fact that you have 4 playable characters and Amy, who is now actually getting some attention, which is really cool to see. And every character seems to play differently enough where it warrants you like going through the game several times with different characters, and that's going to be really fun to see if they have different paths in each act for each character. And then I think just overall, I'm getting a vibe like Sonic Mania. Like it has the same spirit that game did, where Sega has finally come to give Sonic like the respect that he deserves. I mean, there are so many Sonic fans who they will buy anything just to support the franchise, and now we're actually getting quality products. And I think that has been the biggest thing that we've noticed since the Sonic movie, is that Sonic is relevant again, and that's a great thing to see. So I'm expecting that this game, Sonic Superstars, will have the love and quality put into it that it deserves, especially for the price point, being a fully priced game. And, from what I've seen, it looks like that's going to be the case. So really good to see, really excited. And yeah, I'm going to do a review of the game once it comes out. I'm looking forward to that. And also be on the lookout for a review of the final update for Sonic Frontiers, The Last Horizon. That's going to be pretty epic. And I say epic non-ironically. And yeah, I'm back. Expect more videos. I did want to do a video on Smash Bros, so that'll be exciting. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope you're looking forward to Sonic Superstars as much as I am. See you guys later. Bye-bye.